start streaming. Okay, we're on. We're doing sixth grade. We're just gonna go over the right and wrong answers with my student Ben. And I'm having terrible allergies, and but it's fine. We'll try. We'll try our best. Okay, so what is the first question that we're having there? Question number. What is the number? There's no number? Okay, how does it start? It starts with, you can say if anything on Mr. Anderson Joe. Okay, so let's see if we can just scroll to it. If we just scroll to Mr. Anderson. Do you have that? Did you have that question? Or no?
Yeah.
So let's start with that. What do you have here? 4.48. That is incorrect. Look at that here.
Yeah.
It says 4.24. So why is that? Why is that? Let's see. So a red line, a blue line, bus at 4 p.m. Red line buses were scheduled to have a stadium every 6 minutes. Blue line buses every 8 minutes. So the question is, when they're gonna meet one more time? And you said 48, right? Which is not the closest one, though, right? And it's not the next time.
Oh.
6 and 8 have also a common, a common multiple, 24. Even though 48, yes, they will.
I didn't receive that.
But 24, yeah. So 24, 2 points, 2 points, 1 point. Ah, look at this. Someone got the same answer as you do. 1 out of 2. Okay, next question. What is that? 426 someone got, 428, and 0? Oh, because it's 48, right? So yeah, and no work at all. Okay. Next question. What do you got? You got this picture, right? What's the answer?
46.
Let's see if you got it. It is. That's the picture you have, right?
Yeah.
That's the perimeter you have?
Yeah.
You would get 2 out of 2. Next.
Yeah, that was
Oh my god, look at this.
Yeah.
No picture at all. Oh. Huh. How are you planning to count that? You can't do it like that.
Yeah, that one I was kind of confused on. I got.
What is it? This next question?
Yeah, I got 45 laps.
45, you say?
Yeah, that's wrong. It's 40.
It's 40. Why? Because Sebastian swam laps every day in a community swimming pool. He swam 45 minutes each day, 5 days a week, 12 for 12 weeks. In that time, he swam 1,800 laps. What is his average rate in laps per hour? So what do we have to do? Find his total minutes by doing 45 minutes each day times 12 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be, we can use a calculator over here. So it's going to be 45 times 5 times 12, which is 2,700, right?
Yeah.
But that's minutes. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna convert that into hours by dividing it by 60.
Yeah.
So we're getting 45
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, that's where I stopped.
And now we divide all the laps by the amount of hours, right? It is going to be laps per hour. Why? Because 1,800 laps divided by 45 hours. That's why it's, look, because the LEPS is on top, hours is on the bottom,
Yeah.
and it's LEPS per hour.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's how it is.
Oh yeah. I got it.
And the correct answer would be 40.
Yeah, I got it. I changed.
Okay.
Because I just stopped where it said 45 hours.
40 LEPS per hour. Okay. Let's go ahead and just go to the next question right away. What is it?
Next question.
Did you get this one?
Yeah.
What do you got?
143.6375.
143.4375?
No, 6375.
Because you probably used some what? What was it?
Yeah,
You just
multiply
probably multiplied a little bit wrong. But what would be the final answer though? Oh, you have to actually list the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. What is that? What is that? Some sort of a sorcery. And you know what? You know what surprises me the most about this
Yeah.
is that the answer is right. How can you do this and get the right answer? Like, what kind of method is that? And how is the teacher who is checking this be like, hey, yeah, that's cool. That's right. You know, I wouldn't even check. I would just go and look at the answer and somehow be like, you probably know your way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you would probably get you probably get 1 out of 2 because if your answer is like not fully correct, this is not even close. But you still have a little mistake there though.
Yeah, with the multiplication.
Look, if that's someone who just rounded, right,
Yeah.
got 1 out of 2, even though that's correct.
Yeah, because it says not to round.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, rounded wrong though. Look,
Yeah, it would be.
44, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. What's the next question?
Oh yeah, that was the one that I marked.
What is that? Algebra? Algebra
Yeah.
stuff?
Yep.
So, what do we have to do here? So, real quick, you have to use what's called distributive property. Okay? You have to multiply 4 times 3x, that's 12x. You have to multiply 4 times 5y, that's 20y. You have to do 4 times 2z, that's 8z, right? Plus, and then you have to do it again here. 3 times x, 3x, 3 times negative z, negative 3z. What do you have to do now? What's called combining like terms. So you have to do 12x combined with 3x, positive 3x, okay?
Yeah.
That gives us what? 15x. You have to look if there is y anywhere else. No, right? No like term for y, so it's 20y. And then you have to do 8z and minus 3z, which is
5Z.
5z.
So Chris is right.
All right, so which one is correct?
Chris.
Actually, I thought that too, but look at that.
Oh.
Wrong.
So-
The sign is wrong.
Oh.
And if the sign is wrong, it's wrong. It's definitely wrong if the sign is wrong.
So is it Jenna?
It's definitely not Tom, right? It's definitely not Chris. So it is Jen.
Yeah.
You know why? Because if you distribute this, you will get that. Look,
15x,
15x,
20y,
20y,
and 5z.
5z. So,
But then that would be plus.
yeah, exactly. Look, exactly the
Yeah, I
same.
see.
Yeah. They just hit it there, you
Yeah.
know?
Trick question. Chris.
It's just.
Chris's was a trick question.
Mm-hmm. Jenna, 3 out of 3. Oh, that's a 3-pointer.
Oh.
That's a 3-pointer. Oh, this method is like crazy. You know, it's someone sets up numbers, right? Plugs them all in here, right? Like
Yeah.
each, and then plugging them in all of these, doing the math and seeing which one will be the same answer with this one. That's insane. That's so much work. Although it's a legit way. It's a correct way. Okay, so while I'm dying from allergies, we're gonna continue. Uh, that's just algebraic way, right? That's exactly what we did. Look, so that's good. And what is that? Same plugging in type of way.
Yeah.
So, and nobody. Nobody. So 2 out of 3. So you probably made some minor calculations errors.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's a lot of math.
Oh my god. The answer is right though.
Yeah. 2 out of 3?
Wow. I didn't even want to go through it.
Why is that 2 out of 3?
I don't know. Plugged in 6, 4, and 2. Okay, that's a lot. Probably some
Calculations. They contain
appropriate substitution, blah blah blah. I don't know.
calculation errors.
Yeah. Whatever. Someone actually took the time and like checked this. I wouldn't. I would literally be lazy enough to do it. I see Jenna.
It's a lot.
Yeah. No one.
Again?
And still 2 out of 3. Look how you can actually put such a ridiculous answer because they say who, right?
Yeah,
and it
but
must
they
be out
show
of those 3. And somehow someone answers nobody, right?
They still get 2 out of 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they show you their work.
Probably the work was right. I don't know. No one again?
Yeah.
How many people? 1 out of 3, calculation no errors, most likely. Didn't even plug in though. Chris, this is just wrong work.
But they messed up.
Actually, this is correct, I think.
Yeah. So it'll be 1 out of 3.
He just. This person made exactly the same mistake as you did.
Yeah.
He thought it's Chris.
Messed
But
up plus or minus.
yeah, plus and minus. You see, you have to pay attention to like every little detail.
Yeah.
So 1 out of 3, Tom, wrong math.
Mm.
Again, no one.
Yeah.
0. Just. She said only one set of parentheses, and Jana was the only one. So no, Jana is correct actually,
Yeah.
right? But no work at all.
Yeah. So that'd be a 1 out of 3?
Nope.
Really?
0. Yeah, even for the correct answer. You see, sometimes work is like more important. You know, some people got wrong answer. Someone like just wrote nobody, right? But did like good work,
Like
right?
2 out
And got 2.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 is a lot.
Yeah, that's good.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, this will be it. We're done with our test. We're gonna continue next time, next
Okay.
week. So, but for now, if someone wants to comment and ask us to do any other state test, maybe 2024, 2023, you can comment. We'll do it, but it's going to be next week. But for now, that would be it.